lot of walks. Betts already walked 12 times this year. And a swing and a miss. Ball pops out of the mid of Nido, and he'll slap a tag on Betts for the first out. Betts, I think, thought he foul tipped that ball, but the home plate umpire Ripper.
He was saying, I just don't feel right yet.
Smashes this ball right center field, way back there, gone. Freddie Freeman with a home run to start the scoring.
They crowded him on the first pitch, then break high inner half. Yep, and he gets it right down the middle. A very successful challenge and a very nice catch by the fans.
183 as a team. Pop fly off of the hands. McNeil has it spotted and has it in the glove for out number 2.
2 out, nobody on.
Change up, got him. And that'll do it for the Dodgers in the first. But Freddie Freeman starts the day with a bullet of a home run. Off and rolling here in game 1 between the Dodgers and the Mets. The 8 have come in close games, including yesterday's. It tied the game in the 9th. Here on a 2-strike pitch, he digs it out and rips it into left for a leadoff single. And that's the other thing, Orel. It's not just the home runs. Santa Barbara. Bouncing ball to second for Vargas. On to second 1. Rojas to first. There's 2. A double play wipes him clean.
Has just that one hit in his last 14 at bats. And he grounds one toward the hole. Vargas can't get to it. And Canha has a 2-out hit. So the second hit of the inning against the third. 2-1 to Vogelbach. And Daniel drives one out to left center field. Back in the gap goes Taylor looking up, and it's out of here! Daniel Vogelbach with his first home run of the year. An opposite field 2-run shot. And the Mets go in front 2-1. Well, Vogelbach has not been driving the ball, but he uses left center field, and he's so strong he hits it out the other way, and the Mets go in front.
Well, we got a couple close calls. Came in with a little fastball out over the plate, and Vogelbach doesn't try to pull it. And he's strong enough where there's not any ballpark. What I saw in spring training.
All right, grounds one down to Freeman. And Freddie makes the toss. May covers, side retire. But Daniel Vogelbach's first home run of the year puts the Mets in front 2-1 in the second.
Who charged late. Muncy starts the inning with a base hit to center. And the Mets then made it to the postseason for the first time. On a 2-0 from Peterson, he hits it on the ground to third. Beatty's got it, goes to second 1. McNeil's turn is late. On a 2-1 pitch, Thompson hits it hard and through. Opposite field base hit, Trace Thompson. Vargas going to stop at second. Second hit of the inning for the Dodgers.
This is more like the...
And he's home with an 0-2. Rojas down swinging and a good changeup. Third K, second out. Serves it into right center field, and Austin Wynns in his first at-bat as a Dodger has knocked in at least 1. He's knocked in 2 with a double to put the Dodgers in front. Welcome to Los Angeles, Austin Wynns.
And now they're going, I know who. That's Austin Wynns.
My guy.
It's my guy. Who's your favorite player on the Dodgers?
Duh. Oh, yeah, you know, his freight train.
Oh.
So 3-2 LA. Here's Mookie Betts. And he chops one over the mound. Lindor goes left high hop. He stays with it and throws him out. You don't see too many bad hops on this Dodger Stadium infield, but Lindor did well to stay with it. 3-2 LA to run.
Well, you very rarely see a bad hop, and this is all part of nice play by Lindor and his defense.
Get obscured. And Lindor is hit by the pitch, got him in the foot. And he is struggling to get to his feet.
It's number 14, Los Angeles.
Line toward the gap in right center. Betts closing ground. He can't get it. Base hit Alonso. Lindor on his way to third, and he'll make it without a throw. Mookie Betts, the 6-time Gold Glover, made the dive but came up short. Alonso's got his second hit, and the Mets' first time up. And Jeff Slasher's one the other way for a base hit. That'll tie the game. Lindor comes in to score, and the Mets get even 3-3. Well, McNeil needed 2-2 to Vogelbach. May needing a strikeout. And it's a ground ball to second, and that'll get the Mets the lead. Vargas throws out Vogelbach. In to score comes Alonso, and it's 4-3 New York. So the Dodgers with the infield back conceding the run. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming to Beatty. And he lines one into right field, a base hit. McNeil comes in to score. Brett Beatty with an RBI single behind in the count. He drives in a run to make it 5-3 New York. Well, he was down 0-2, and he fought. Would he think about running? Hate to have Nito leading off the next inning. Nito hits it hard, but right at the shortstop Rojas, and that ends the inning. But the Mets put up a 3 spot in the 4th and lead 5-3.
Comes home with a 2-0. And a ground ball up the middle. Met a ricochet off Peterson, release off of the mound. And redirected it to Lindor, who was able to get Rojas.
You get those everything's wobbling.
Wins down on strikes this time. And that ground ball through, base hit center field. One of his first hard hit balls of this homestand. Sliced in the air to deep center. Nimmo on the move to the track, to the wall. Freeman second of the game, and a tie game in the 5th.
For that launch angle, he got just enough. That helped. But when this goes out and starts curving a little right to left, you think, is it going to have enough? And it just barely did.
Today. Martinez on a bounce to short. Lindor's got it and ends the inning. But Freddie Freeman's first multi-home run game as a Dodger has tied it at 5 after 5. 2 home runs to tie the game at 5, and Pete Alonso grounds the first pitch of the 6th by the mound to Miguel Vargas, and a sigh of relief there for Dustin May getting Alonso on one pitch. Down the line, fair ball for Jeff McNeil. That's over to grab it, and it's a double. Go ahead run into scoring position on McNeil's second hit of the night. Here he comes to the 3-1. That's a ground ball to short. Picked up by Miguel Rojas. Kenna's the second out.
When you think that
at second, Pham at first. 2-2 from Vesia. Beatty swings and misses. Got him with a high fastball. Alex Vesia gets out of the inning. Closes the book on May and keeps it tied at 5. His 2-0 pitch is lifted to right. Marte running out of room, but has enough.
miles an hour, low, extend his arms.
Goes for this one and hits it a mile. Dodgers take the lead on a monster shot.
Whack one. Holy smokes. First one was 90. This one's 92, but it is where he can extend his arms in.
He knew it.
This has gone on long enough.
This one backs up Beatty from the corner of the infield. Gets Vargas.
That's quite a scoop down there at first.
Thompson sends the ball in the air to right. Routine for Marte, and that ends the 6th inning. But the Dodgers get their 3rd home run of the game. Max Muncy with his 7th of the year, and they're back in front as we go to the 7th.
Back and forth all night. See if the Mets can land the next punch. And Nido lines a base hit into left field. So Tomas snaps an 0 for 11 stretch, and the Mets have the tying run on base with nobody out for this year. Short lead for Nido at first. And Nimmo dribbles one up the line. Tough play for anybody. Muncy's going to pick it up and put it in his pocket. It's an infield hit for Nimmo. Make contact. Something good might happen.
Second in.
Fielding with 2 men on. Lindor on deck. Marte rifles one into left field for a base hit. Nido to third. Will be held up there by Joey Cora. So 3 straight hits have loaded the bases with nobody out, with Lindor and Alonso coming up. The odd Mets down a run in the 7th. Bickford's 7th outing of the year. And he gets the first slider in on a clock violation. Oh, a balk is called. A balk was called against Bickford, and that's going to bring in the tying run. Was he rushing to beat the pitch clock? Is that why he balked?
Wasn't sure.
It's the 2nd and 3rd. The game is tied. There was no pitch to Lindor, and he grounds one down to first, and that'll get the lead run home. Freeman makes the play to Bickford for the first out. Nimmo comes in. The Mets lead 7-6, and Marte is now at third with 1 out. So Lindor drives in his 17th run of the year.
Gary.
1-1 to Alonso. And Pete rifles a base hit to left, and that'll bring in Marte with the 3rd run of the inning. 3rd hit of the night for Alonso, his 15th RBI, and it's 8-6 New York. Boy.
Watch his front shoulder stay in. And Pete's close to the plate. That outside corner slider, he can cover it. You're really throwing into his strength.
That's now with 8 runs and 12 hits tonight. And McNeil skies one to shallow right. Vargas, the second baseman, will take care of it, and that's the 2nd out. So McNeil is retired. 2 out. And Canha takes ball 4, and the Mets keep the inning going. So there's the first unintentional walk given up by Dodger pitching tonight. Gets set to take off. 3-2 to Pham. And he walked him. Another slider out of the strike zone. He could not get him to chase. So back-to-back walks issued by Bickford, and the Mets have the bases loaded for Beatty. Getting ahead 0-2. And he gets the 3rd slider, but flies it out to left center. And Thompson is there to grab it. That retires the side. Mets leave them loaded, but they score 3 and lead 8-6 at the 7th inning stretch. The way they always pitch.
That's right.
3-2 coming. And a bloop behind third. Beatty's not going to get there, and it lands for a base hit. Freddie's going to stop at first base as Beatty recovers. So a bloop hit by Freeman for his 3rd knock of the night. And now 0-2 coming to Martinez. And he got him looking. Change up on the outside corner, and J.D. Martinez is down for the first out this year. And he hits this one out to right field, chasing Marte back at the track, and it's over his head, and it's stuck at the bottom of the wall. That ball hit the fence and stuck. That's going to be a ground rule double. Marte was getting ready to play it off the scoreboard fence, and it got stuck in the padding.
I mean, is it unusual that rounded?
There it is, going right behind the padding at the bottom of the scoreboard. Left-handed. And he gets a breaking ball and pops it up. Shallow right. McNeil calling everybody else off. And he puts it away for the second out. A king-sized out for Brooks Raley. Now there are 2 down in the inning. And here comes Buck Showalter with the right hand. 1-2 coming to Vargas. Struck him out. Nothing but heat from Drew Smith, and he blows away Miguel Vargas to strand 2 in scoring position. Big out for Drew Smith. 8-6 Mets after 8. Strike 3 call. Borderline pitch at best. And Alonso's punched out. Miller's got his first strikeout.
I'll say it again, Pete.
Alta, who had the game-winning hit for them 2 nights ago. This one's driven toward the gap in right center by McNeil, and that ball's going to land on the warning track and hop against the wall. McNeil's got his 3rd hit and his 2nd double of the night. And Mark sends one out to center right at Thompson, and that's the 2nd out. McNeil holds at 2nd. Good at bat there for County, but he lines up. Pham gets one in the air to center, and Thompson had him shaded perfectly. That retires the side. A double and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Ottavino on for the save. It's 8-6 New York. And Thompson hits this one out to right, and Marte has it measured. 1 out. So 1 out and nobody on at Dodger Stadium. 7th pitch to Peralta. And he lifts one out to left center, chasing Nimmo back in the gap to the warning track at the wall. He made the catch! Oh, another brilliant play by Brandon Nimmo! He streaked across the outfield, made the...
Well, this is just running down a fly ball, but just being fearless about the wall.
That's a Tommy Agee catch from Hayward up to pinch hit.
He's been AG-like the last 2 days.
I mean, come on. I mean, 1-1 to Hayward. And he grounds one down to first, handled by Alonso, covering Ottavino, and the ball game is over. Ottavino with a 1-2-3 9th with help from Nimmo. The Mets come from behind 3 separate times. They score 3 in the 7th to overcome the Dodgers 8-6. 5 straight wins now for the Mets as they win their first meeting of the year with LA.
Well, the Mets got all smiles on the road on the West Coast and have yet to lose a ball game. 4 straight out here on this road trip. Nimmo sparkling with the defense, and Vogelbach, who's out of the game, who has struggled, drove in 3 runs at his first home run. But as Gary mentioned, this club, like last year, they